Hello. Can you guys hear me now? I got a mic on. Like I got a microphone strapped to me. So you better be able to hear me. I might actually move this thing. Greg, comment and let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me. Yes, good. Yo-Yo Junkie says you can hear me. Awesome. Let's go right through this knot. Right on top of this thing and super high too. Where'd that mall go? Here it is. Laser beam. Frickin' laser beam. Oh man, what an interesting world we're in right now where we have this technology. We have multiple people who are pretty good at using this technology, but for some reason we can't join. We can't have Council Tool join. So what we're gonna do with this is we're going to um we'll reschedule the Council Tool Whiskey River live. But for now, I'm going to talk about it since I'm here and you guys are here. What of are left of you? I'm sure a bunch of you guys jumped off because it was annoying. Technical problems. But this is the old number 7. This splitting maul was released recently by Council Tool. We just got our first load of them. They drop on Friday on the website, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. My time, Wisconsin time, Chicago time. So, we're gonna be dropping them on the website. They're $75 plus shipping. American made, 1060 steel. Yeah, and Council Tools in the comment section. If we need to. So this axe has been, or this splitting maul is kind of interesting because they discontinued the 8-pound splitting maul, and they wanted to redo the 6-pound, and so they just right down the middle made a 7-pound, and this thing is like a laser beam. So a couple features, one that I've used a couple times already while splitting with this is you've got this head, and sometimes the wood is already split apart, right? But you don't want to drive that maul that far down because it'll pinch the sides. And you can use this side, which is obviously chunkier, and it just blows the piece apart. So without further ado, I'm just gonna record a video of me busting up this round. And I'm gonna try to go right through the center. Look at that. Look at that. Seriously. This is red oak. One piece off. Like a frickin' laser beam, dude. This is why I don't split on a stump. Seriously, it just blows apart. Ding! Barely have to swing it. So, yeah, it's thick. And I didn't buck up a bunch of stuff for this. I need to buck up a bunch of stuff, but I haven't had time. So we only got one more round of this left. And then we're going to do a Q&A. And I know there's only a few of you here, but I know Ed is here, and I know Greg are here, and I know both of you guys have got a bunch of questions. And if you don't, you need to come up with a bunch in the next, well, as long as it takes me to split this. For Council Tool, for me, keep the questions easy to be answered in the comments. Because obviously Council Tool is not live with us right now. Like, look at that. I'm barely swinging. Watch this. Watch how little effort I put into this. It's not like I'm swinging for the fences on this. Ready? I'm just going to drop it. Great tool. Council Tool knocked it out of the park with this. I'm just going to split this small. We'll bag this. Be a campfire wood or something. For the inside of the house, maybe. I don't know. I had some maple that I should have fucked up for this. Just delivered a bunch of applewood yesterday. Speaking of applewood, I had a round of applewood. Oh wait, the round I'm working on is a round of applewood that I should see if I can bust up. Do I want to? I don't know if I want to. I don't really want to bust this up. I've got some ash over here I'll grab. Do a couple more. I'm kind of liking the splitting stump here. Hey, it's Matt. You missed the debacle of us trying to get Council Tool to join. Technology, man. So like with this, right? You've got this split. We're gonna try it. Oh, I missed. Oh, I missed again. Oh, it just broke off. There we go. All right. Split down the middle. Man, how many times do these old timers think that you should pick up a log? It's like every time. Nope. Maybe that's the thing. It's like they want it to take long. I don't know. And the last split. Here we go. There you go. So this is the Council Tool hole number 7. This is the 36-inch handled version that has the axe eye, and there is a 36-inch handled version that also has a sledgehammer eye. So we have both of those in stock. I'm just seeing what you guys are talking about. They don't come with the new Council Tool handle, like Council Tool said. It's that's the fire axe. It'd be cool, but we will be selling that new handle on our website once we can get our hands on some, and you could easily just swap it out. It'd be kind of a cool length, 32-inch overall, and you can swing it both directions, yada yada. But similar to, you can swing this both directions as well. So no, it does really well. I'm excited to throw it at some harder stuff, but honestly, I'm not splitting up super hard wood. I'm gonna move this so I can sit in my comfy chair. I'm not really splitting up the super knotted up, crotched out wood, because we just throw that in a boiler. It doesn't make good firewood to sell because it splinters out in all directions and it just looks rotten in the middle or where there's knots and people don't like that. So um so we try to just sell, you know, like small split, 3x3, 4x4 split, relatively straight grained. Um, yeah, I like a 32 inch as my accuracy increases significantly. Definitely, definitely. I'm gonna put one of these on a 32 inch 32C. Like myself and see for myself and see how that swings. Probably pretty comfortable. And as soon as those dual grip handles, I'll throw one on. Show up, I'll throw one on that. So yeah, look at that. It's beautiful. That's a beautiful piece of firewood there, guys. So, yeah, let's do a question and answer thing. Favorite brand of chocolate milk? I've been drinking this Prairie Farms lately. It's just like what the local grocery store across the street from work has, and they offer it in whole milk. The other chocolate milk at the other grocery store and at the gas station is just 2%. So this is whole chocolate milk, and you got 1,600 calories per half gallon. So pretty comfortably, I can drink a half gallon pretty comfortably in a day. Trying to get those pounds on. Uh, Good question. I do like the glass jar ones, but we just don't have that available. We have it an hour away at the grocery store, but like it feels weird to go an hour to get chocolate milk, especially because it doesn't last that long in the fridge. So check that out. That is a good looking split. Yeah. So anybody else have some questions? Thanks for commenting, Greg. Oh, I missed your chocolate milk question earlier. Oh, that is a good question. I know I was hearing about it a year ago. Might have been before that. It would have been before that. Um, Maybe council can weigh in on that. It'd be really nice if he could talk instead of just typing. Man, freaking YouTube. We're gonna try this on a different channel, like with no followers, like my personal channel or something, and see if we can get to and figure out this whole system. I feel like it's some glitch right now, but um, it's just how it goes. While he's answering that, I'm going to talk about the other things that we've got going on. And one of those things is this FE8 8-pound fire axe, flathead fire axe. It's hung flush. It's got these slots on the side to marry with a Halligan tool. The Halligan, forks of the Halligan stick around it like that. And this is on that 32-inch dual grip handle they were talking about. So this is a new handle. It's straight, and it's got a double swell on it. It's kind of hard to see. It's one of those handles you just got to feel, and then you're like, oh yeah, man, that does feel great. So, um, the pole's tapered but not hardened, as you can strike a splitting wedge. But there is a concern about someone striking it with a hardened sledgehammer. Yeah, so you don't want hardened steel to hit hardened steel. So you've got a soft 7-pound splitter that hits a hardened wedge, and then so that's hard against soft, and then you wouldn't want them to use the tool as a wedge, get it stuck in a log, and then come out with a hardened sledgehammer and hit the back of it. If it was hardened, it would fracture and shrapnel into the neck, into the abdomen. Oh, I just hit my mic. Sorry. Into the abdomen, whatever, and no bueno, no bueno. So it's left soft for that reason. I saw a guy on Facebook today talking about or asking why it wasn't hardened and that all. No sledgehammer has a hardened pole on it. That's just stupid. Plus, manufacturing wise, none of these you can't tell me any of these foreign made sledgehammer or splitting mall companies are hardening the back end of a. It just it's added cost, added time. So, um, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so that's the FE8. That's available on the website right now. That's super exciting. It it is. We're one of the first retailers to be carrying it online, so that's awesome and something that's not often that we get kind of first stab at getting a product on the internet. Yeah, yeah. Greg, your splitting style is actually very. You're turning the thing around, um, moving it, spinning the it gives a dramatic effect, but also it's just how you have like a loose grip on it, and you're kind of like letting the tool just kind of slide through your hands, and versus you know having a tight grip on it all the time. So I could definitely see how you would split backwards like that, and finish the split. The other thing we got going on right now is we've got the 2 pound Hudson Bay on a 24-inch handle that's coming in stock, which is super exciting. We've got the classic jersey, the 3.5 pound classic jersey. Um, I can't demonstrate anything in use right now because I just split my 2 rounds. I started when we were when I was splitting, I tried it and then it just broke the piece apart. It didn't like sink into the thing. It's just the shock of it broke it apart. So I don't have anything super stringy right now. Well, there's a piece of apple wood up there. If you guys hold tight, here I'll let you guys watch me climb up on this pile and get this piece of wood down, and then maybe we can save this as a highlight if I fall and break my neck. I got my cowboy boots on today, flat bottoms, smooth. Woo. This thing is super stringy. I don't know how this got up here, but this is apple wood. I try not to do this. I try not to climb on the wood pile too much because it's usually how you fall and break your neck. Okay, this is apple wood. This is super stringy stuff. This is, I don't know, 100-year-old. This is a chunk of a 100-year-old tree. I know it's already been split once, but we can pretend, guys. We can pretend. Okay. All right. Well, maybe we're getting there. So we got a good split going. Let's see if I can open it up a little bit more. Okay, there we go. There we go. Ready? Backward swing. One more. One more. There you go. Bust it apart. So this is kind of a unique wood to be doing this on, honestly. It's not like we're splitting apple wood every day. There we go. Which I'm gonna have to sort this out since I sell it as smoking wood. But yeah, you can see that that's an easy transition. I'm swinging this way, spin the axe around, swing it that way. So this way. super stringy. And it's weird because it's not stringy. It's like they're flat pieces of grain. They're not like an elm's got like, cordage almost. And this is more like flat. I don't know if I'm able to balance that. I did not cut this. This came from tree service that was snap cutting it off of a like snap cutting their way down this big tree. This apple tree was like 55 foot tall. Somebody's out for a rip. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Yeah, like a tuned four-wheeler running around. I'm gonna lay it flat and see how it does. Oh, look at this. Where'd that other one go? I might be able to split this one down one more time. So there you go. That's kind of how that is. Ugh. A truckload of pine? Sweet. Do you are you taking it out in the woods, the pickup and the splitting maul and or axe and just like splitting it all on the ground where it falls, and then hauling it out, or are you hauling it out and then splitting it? I'll make it happen, Redbeard. I'll make it happen. I mean, I kind of have the opportunity to make it happen on my end, just for me. On the idea that I'll be getting those dual grip handles, those replacement handles in, and I'll just pull one of these out and put one of those in. I wish there was I've got this old 8-pound pick head here that I use regularly, and it's got a unique eye. It's epoxied in fiberglass handle, and I've been wanting to send this to a machinist and have him machine the eye out so I can put a handle on it, and that one of those dual grip handles would be like perfect for this. So big old pick head, but they discontinued this head, so but I really like the 8-pound, and that's probably why I like the 7-pound. The 6-pound, it swings. The 5-pound splitter I'd much rather use than a 6-pound maul. Bigger bit, balanced better, more comfortable. It's easier to work your way around the outside of a big round. I don't have too many big rounds right now. So, what else? Well, basically, we've got the sale starting, or not a sale starting, a inventory drop starting at 9 a.m. on Friday. So that inventory drop is, everything that we've got in is limited. We didn't get a massive amount of really anything. We just got what we could get our hands on. So if there's something we do drop on the site that you want to see or you want to own, I recommend checking on Friday. That our newsletter is going to have it all broke down for you. I put a video together today, so you'll have all the information you need. But here's that dual grip handle. It's kind of a cool design. Yeah, yep. Friday the mall is ready to order and it's like in house or in stock, ready to ship. So you like honestly, by if you order it on Friday, um, by the next Friday you'll probably have it in hand. Especially if like for you, Greg, you're in Ohio. So yeah, but here's the dual grip handle. You got it. It's pretty straight overall, but it's got this cool swell that you can grip this way and grip this way, and both of it feels comfortable. So it's like a straight handle with the design of a um, a curved handle swell, because most straight handles don't have that. This is a pretty thick handle, honestly. It's weird. It's thicker towards the top. It tapers down to being, you know, actually pretty good. I it fits in my knuckle. I don't have big hands, but it fits in that knuckle, which is what I like. And I don't. You want to just be able to touch the meat of your hand with your middle finger. That's kind of the deciding factor of can you is it too thick? If you can't, it's too thick. If you can, it's good. And then obviously you can go thinner if you want. So yeah. I mean, or unless you're talking about thickness of the head, but this thing's just massive. Yeah, I wanted to. Yeah, exactly. Or you're dropping it out of a fire truck, or you're. Yeah, exactly. You don't want to be like up on a roof, busting a roof open with an axe, and then the handle snaps on the thing. Like, um, yeah, it would be like that'd be so disappointing. So disappointing. So, all right, well, that's what I've got. We're gonna try to do this again, but like without the technical issues. Um, Shout out to everybody who's tuned in right now and listening and being like, we're sticking through it. I appreciate all you guys. We'll put out some marketing on it. On like when the live is going to happen again. I'm not going to say it's going to happen in the next couple days since we are slightly busy, but maybe sometime next week or randomly. So just stay tuned. Stay tuned. We'll let you know when we're going to go live again. And we'll make it so that we can actually have a split screen. And my father, Council Tool, dude from Council Tool, and I can actually sit down and have a conversation about these products. So, but yeah, sign up for the newsletter if you're not already signed up, and stay tuned for the newsletter on Friday morning because it will have a whole list of stuff. So, yeah, thank you goes out to Council Tool for this awesome product, and shout out to all you guys for supporting us. Be good and stay sharp.